Hi there, this is Janet Gershen-Siegel, and this is, I believe, Module 2 of ICM 601 Quinnipiac University Capstone Project. My project is Lonely Writer, which is social media marketing for independent writers, which is authors who may or may not be published, but definitely do not have an agent. So here is my current status as of today, June 8th, 2016. So I'm less than halfway done. Numbers look pretty good in terms of what I've been doing. Blog is absolutely on target in terms of estimate. Facebook, I estimated way more time than I needed, which is great because in case I want to do something else. Twitter is on target. YouTube, I also estimated more time, although it's less of a big gulf between what I estimated versus what I've done. But again, Facebook, I think that these numbers they're going to equalize pretty soon. Things are hopping along pretty nicely. Some of this is stuff I have to change, but things have been moving, which has just been terrific. Now we go to this is Twitter. And Twitter has been, I don't have an enormous number of followers. Analytics on Twitter are actually rather nice. The number of tweet impressions, tweets, etc. Profile visits are down a bit, but that sort of goes up and down, as you know. I've been tweeting every day using Hootsuite. That's gotten a lot of stuff scheduled, so that's been a lot easier. On this is the YouTube page. That's also been going every few days. The YouTube videos have been coming out. One of the bigger issues I've had is that because it is the summer and the windows are open around here, I live right in the city, and so it can be extremely loud. So usually the way that I've been fixing this problem is by recording at night. And today it's not that warm out, so I'm able to close windows, and it's a lot easier to hear. The analytics on YouTube have been varying. I had a rather good day on the 19th of May, and then things sort of bottomed out. On Facebook, 141 likes. That's been fantastic. Way more likes than I expected. Analytics have been kind of interesting. Numbers have climbed rather well. Likes have been good, virtually no unlikes. Reach has been terrific. So far, I have not paid for anything, which has been even better. Really a moderate, a really minor number of hides. Views have been great. Sources, mostly it's Facebook. This is a woman who had interviewed me because I had participated in a charity anthology that just came out. Clicks and whatnot, and you know, you've all seen the drill on this stuff. As you can see, these numbers of course vary. So Tuesday tends to be a better day, and that has actually changed because for a while there it was Sunday and Saturday, and that's I think that's a function of the number of people liking. So that's constantly changing the complexion of who is actually viewing the Facebook page. This is the blog, which is also the website for my stuff. That includes, I've got also pages with infographics. I just started putting those out. That was the professor's suggestion. Those have been kind of nice. The blogging went over okay. The copyright one went over much better. Probably because I used the hashtag intellectual property, quote unquote, as opposed to the hashtag copyright. Unfortunately, obviously, intellectual property is a much longer hashtag, but that one seems to be used by the pros much more often. So it had better reach, even though unfortunately you lose a lot of character space there. And what I've also been doing is popping the videos in here so that they've got a couple of places to go. Analytics on this, they've been okay. I'm really not getting a lot of people coming in to blog, but it's not horrible. You know, you can see that sort of there's days and days where things don't come in, and then I have other days which are pretty good. and this is just how this stuff goes. I do have 4 people following blog, which is helpful. It has been suggested to me to add Periscope and or Snapchat. The problem is you need to have either an Android or an iPhone, and my phone is I have a Nokia Lumia, which is a Windows phone, and there is no there is no app for it. So I'm kind of stuck. It looks like I can't do Periscope at all. And as for Snapchat, there are a few places where you can sign up for Snapchat on a desktop, and you can view it on desktop, but I'm a little sketchy about that. I'm a little concerned. I want to make sure that that these are real sites, as opposed to something that could be problematic for me. So my workaround for that is I'm going to go to CNET and see what they say about that, because at least that's a trusted source. What is also happening right now is I've been reaching out to people to interview them. That has been successful so far, although I haven't really gone too far into it. What I'm trying to do is get them set up, get names, get people to agree, and start to ask them for things like images and whatnot. And so one of the ways that I've been working on this is, and to sweeten the pot for the people who I want to interview, is I want images from them, covers of works that they've worked on, or an author picture or whatever they like. One woman is a cover artist, so it would be samples of what she's done, links to whatever they like. One of the people who I'm going to be interviewing is he's an intellectual property attorney, so promotions might not be 100% permitted for him, but so I suggested instead that he just give me a link to something like, say, his favorite charity, or maybe to legal services or pro bono in Atlanta, which is where he comes out of, and so he can satisfy the requirement of not being too promotional, but also put a link out there, and so there's something that kind of sweetens the pot for him. So I'm in the early stages of that. I've given everybody in that group a hard deadline of the end of July, even though the course actually ends obviously in early August, in order to give myself a little bit of a cushion. Trying to schedule these folks as much as I can in order to make it so that it isn't all happening on the same weekend. So I would say that I'm on top of that. Really, the only thing that is potentially a problem is if they all fall through. I consider it a success if I get interviews from 2 separate people, and I have reached out to 6 people who have said yes. So if a few of them if it doesn't work out, then it's no biggie. And I do have some people who I can go to as kind of a bench in case everybody falls through. There is a woman who runs her own reviewing site, for example. She would be somebody who I would go to. And there's another one who's got her own small publishing company. I already have somebody who runs their own publishing company, but there's no reason why I can't showcase possibly 2 people who have their own publishing companies, because everybody's got their own ideas as to what they want to do in terms of accepting submissions and whatnot. So that's where I stand right now. I think I'm on top of it. Some stuff I'm ahead. I would like to see analytics such as here get it better. I'm actually running a thunderclap. I'm trying to run a thunderclap to come out in early July, and that is currently at 34% supported. So hopefully, I'm hoping by the end of this calendar month that I get to 100% so that comes out. But if it doesn't, I'm not going to, it's not really going to bother me, because again, it's just really to juice up the site stats, but they're really not necessary. Anyway, thanks for listening, and of course, every comment and suggestion is welcome. So thanks from the Lonely Writer.